Let's see here. Oh, let's see. Hey, what's up, Lefty? Just getting set up, dude. Jay Rushing, what's up, guys? Let me pin that. Lefty, it's late for you, man. Did you get used to Abdos sleeping over? Now you're up late at night. There we go. Up editing. Dude, it's a grind, man. Freaking YouTube, it's a grind. All right, let's get this Incursions done. Hey, what's up, Sammy? Sammy, I caught one of your videos, dude, recently. I want to say which one it was. I think it was the Incursions one, man. I think you were out like with like the news of running Incursions the second time, like really, really quickly. For some reason my Elgato is not coming up. Let's see. Oh, different Sammy. Sorry, man. Man, let's get this Elgato working. See, that did it. There we go. All right, sweet. Now we're up and running. Hey, let me know if the sound is okay. I have it kind of turned up. I usually don't like playing with sound, but we'll do it this time. All right, let's do it. So we're in zone 11. We'll see how far I can go. Let's see. If you guys want to talk about anything else, just let me know. What's up, Bagel? Let's see. A little too loud? Let's freaking solve that then. Let's turn this shit down. There, hopefully that'll work. All right. Let's see if I can get some music here. Where's my code? Oh man, that hurts. That hurts, man. Where the hell is my code? Let's see. Let's put some text on the screen. It hurts. Lefty, if you're on, man, it freaking hurts, man. I want a code. Let's do let's do justice for Yusafa. Boom. Put a hashtag. There we go. Dude, I really want a code, man. What's up, Tony? Have I traveled recently? How are the airports? I haven't, man. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous. However, the rest of the people on my team, we're in sales and we travel a lot. They have not reported any issues with travel, so I'm not that I'm not that nervous. But still, Tony, I think you're getting in like the same time I am, right? Like 4 p.m. on Friday. So shows it's R4. What are you talking about, Vinny? You get in like 5 minutes. Maybe, man. Maybe. I'm just hoping to get in on time. We'll see. I do, Sammy. Fucking A, I do. I totally deserve one. I've been putting in the fucking hours for YouTube channel. What's up, Tobias? How's it going, man? Like the requirements to be part of. So let's keep it real, guys. Let's keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. I'll keep it real with you guys. So I only have, like, I'm looking at it now. I only have 6.08K subscribers to my channel. That's it. I am so far away from being one of those top streamers. Like, I think Lefty has like 10K or something like that subscribers. Um, and to get a code, they listed like loose requirements to get a code, and you have to be like the top 10 YouTubers for the game, right? And that's when they did the initial like beta test. And but every now they're sprinkled in there are you got Kat Murdoch. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she does a lot of artwork. So she got a code. Um, but all the other YouTubers, I mean, you're looking at Lags, you're looking at, oh, look at that, there's Truth. Thanks, brother. Um, there's we'll put Truth up here. But so you got Lags, you've got MSD, you've got Rich the Man, you've got just really MCOC Noob. So I mean, they absolutely. I mean, they're the biggest YouTubers in this game. But so me asking for and demanding, I'm demanding. There's a lot more tongue in cheek, but me demanding a creator code with only 6,000 subscribers is kind of a joke, right? I mean, there's other YouTubers out there that are like much more deserving than I. I mean, Max, for example. Max freaking needs one. He's awesome. He's a grinder, man. He puts up like crazy. I mean, he like streams and like puts up content every freaking day. What's up, TJ? Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. So Max needs to have one. I can't believe he doesn't have one already. Who else? But I mean, there's a lot of Ham. Ham is doing fantastic. I love Ham. Let's see, who else are those big streamers in the CCP? Because you have to be in the CCP to get one. But yeah, so if they give me one, it'd be great. If they don't, whatever. So we'll figure it out. But I'm a constant pain in their side, thorn in their side, constantly asking for one. And they've been successful in keeping me away from having one lately. So it's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. What's up, George? What you, Safa? Good job on the interviews. That needed one love. Dude, hey, actually, Fez is on here, and I think I'm interviewing Fez tomorrow night. So what's up, brother? Australia loves me. Well, I love Australia, man. I've done two interviews of people in Australia so far, so that's actually been pretty cool. But yeah, it's whatever. And I'm trying to keep the content creation portion away from it. Like I don't want to use the content creation as I want to use that as the justification behind a creator code. I don't want to use the fact that I'm a whale and that I invest so much more than I would actually ever get out of it as justification for it, because those two are, I believe, are separate, should be considered separately. So we'll see. Am I going to interview Bagel? I'll interview Bagel anytime, anywhere, Bagel. But anyway, yeah. So whatever. If they don't give me a creator code and they give, at least give Max one, because Max just works his ass off. So yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I've had a lot of fun doing the interviews though. I mean, MSD posted last night or this tonight, so that was great. And I did one last night that's posting tomorrow. No, in 2 days. Against Super Soldier. I don't know if you guys know him, but he that one's going to be a good interview for you guys to listen to, because it's just I mean, he's not a content creator and he's not like crazy known in the community, but the people that do know him know that he has some very unpopular opinions, and we kind of go toe to toe during the interview about some of his unpopular opinions. So, but great guy, absolutely loved interviewing him. And then Vol was a lot of fun. I liked interviewing her. I'm excited about meeting her coming up pretty soon, in a few days. I'm really excited about seeing Truth. I've never met Truth in person, so that's going to be cool. So yeah, it's going to be fun. And hearing about it now is that the Summoner Fest is they're looking at right now about 250 tickets, or people that they're planning on 250 people attending, which by the way is crazy. That's almost that's probably like twice that attended in Battle Room Brawl a couple of years ago. So yeah, so it's crazy. What's up, Jiggly? Hey, Allison. Hey, Allison. Just FYI, I did get a comment on I think it was either the Vol video or it was the MSD video that just came out, and they really want you to be on an interview. And I made some kind of snarky response saying Allison keeps on ignoring me, blah blah blah. I've never actually asked you, but if you are interested, I would love to interview you. I don't know what your feelings are on that, but anyway. Yeah, Kick Rocks, Super Soldier. Yeah, he's in your alliance. Yeah, it was interesting, man. I really highly suggest listening to it, because I would say there's probably like 3 topics that we go over that I just straight up disagree with them on. And we have a very respectful, very calm discussion. But Super Soldier he's funny. He has some valid points, but. Yeah, we definitely go back and forth on a lot of that stuff. You can all right, yeah, we'll DM Allison. Cool. A bunch of people showing up so they can retire. Truth, I don't doubt it, man. I don't doubt it. Use it as one last hurrah. I mean, I have not been shy from communicating my dissatisfaction, and it keeps on going up every day. My dissatisfaction keeps on going up every day. But again, I do not want to use my position to demand improvements. I don't have much of a position. I don't have much influence, other than the money I spend. But I don't want to use that as justification. I want them to improve the player experience for everybody. That's what I want. And right now, unless I see something like crazy at Summers Fest, I don't think that they're going to really tell us a whole lot more than we just don't already know. But we'll see. What's up, Kurd? Let's see here. I'm going to make sure that I set aside some coins just in case there's a Summers Fest next year. The FOMO is kicking in. Yeah, Tobias, it's I highly suggest it, man. I really do. I mean, I've done it twice now. So this is the third year in a row I've been up to Vancouver, and it's so much fun just seeing all these people. It's great. Let's see. We all want a better experience. Yeah, I mean, we all do. And even if it was like 100% better, I mean, we'd probably be still asking for 100, for a better experience. Um, but I mean, yeah, the ball is in their court. Yeah. So the easiest way to show my dissatisfaction is, I mean, the easiest thing, in my opinion. And I'm not a coder. I don't work on the game, but for me, a huge quality of life change for me is for them to change the Titan crystals. That would be huge. I mean, they've done it before. When 6 stars, when right before 7 stars were launched, when we were in the same situation for 6 stars, they modified the drops for the 6 stars, for max 6 stars, to give you something additional. So they've done it before. They know how to do it. It's not difficult. I don't think it is. In order to give us something other than 1,200 Titan shards for a Maxic Titan crystal. So that is just one small example of things that they could change to make a huge quality of life impact to me and my ilk. I mean, just that's just one example. It's so easy, but they just haven't done it. Um, and changing the Titan is such an easy. It absolutely is. I mean, come on, just change it. Titans really no. Allison. I'm trying to make a point of, like, as a person who spends a lot on this game, that is specific to the people who have a lot of Maxic champions. But you're right. I mean, the 5 out of 5 defenders. I mean, that's a little bit more difficult of a problem that they can't really. I don't think they can fix. They can straight up remove them. They can nerf them. And I think we're at a point right now where even I'm tired of these 5 out of 5 meta defenders. Go ahead and nerf them. I mean, I am not going to scream and say, "Hey, wait a minute! I spent freaking $1,000 on Dark Phoenix." If it's better for the game, better for the longevity of a game, you know what? And they make a rational, logical argument. Absolutely, nerf them. In my opinion. What's up, Mama? How's it going? I got the whole family in here. It's great. So I see you in Victory Circuit. Can I ask why, Yusafa, when you have a moment to reply? I'm not in Victory Circuit. I'm in the GC. I think are you talking about, oh, voice chat? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So if anybody wants to join the Discord voice chat, go right ahead. It's fine. Um, and we can chat and you can ask questions, whatever. Let's see. I had an idea for whales for Max Sig Titans. Okay, let's see it, Tobias. All right. A crystal with meme tier champs, Groot, Iron Patriot, Taskmaster, etc. That will kind of show that you have a boss roster. That's not a bad idea, Tobias. Give us something that nobody else has. That would make us feel special and exclusive. Boss roster. I think that's a great idea, Tobias. Yeah, so my voice echoes in the castle. That's great. I mean, I can't wait till I come out to see you guys, man. Hopefully one of these days. What's up, AC? If I got an Iron Patriot, I'd still be mad. I don't know about that. I'd take an Iron Patriot. But anyway, um, So yeah, so I mean, I think the meta champions they need to be, or meta defenders they need to be nerfed or removed from the game, or something. There's got to be some way to work around it. Um, you know, and the problem that we have here, Allison, if you're still listening, is let's say they don't nerf them and they go a different direction and they release champions that are specific counters to them. Um, I mean, it's freaking power creep, man. It's how do they get away from this power creep? And they're not doing the rebalance program anymore. So none of like they're still not going to fix the champions that came before those meta champions. It's just it's a wicked problem that they've got, and it's just a cycle that I don't think they can get themselves out of without taking drastic measures. And the company itself has proven that they can make drastic measures, can make drastic changes. For example, 12.0. I mean, that was such a huge change from the way that the game was operating. They took away the perfect block team. They moved everything to percentages, the diminishing returns. They made a huge change because they recognized that it was bad for the game the way that they were currently operating, and so they made that 12.0 change. They can make these huge shifts if they want to, but the 12.0 shift was a huge shift, and the meta champions is not a huge shift. So I don't know. Where there's a will, there's a way. Hurry up, boring. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. We'll keep going. It's a problem they created, though. They say they can't release some characters as 7 stars because they would be too OP. Dude, AC, there are. See, what is this guy? Usually a minor try. So there are champs they haven't released that they say are too OP that I totally disagree with. I think they should release Hulkling. I think they should release Doom. I think they should release Magic. That's what I think, in my opinion. But they don't listen to me. But we'll see. You said, let's see, 2 OP are Kate, Herc, Kate, Quake, that's it. Dude, I am not a huge Kate fan. I do recognize that she's awesome. But yeah, I think Kate would be a nice champ to release. I don't think that there are any OP champions out there anymore that they can't release. I mean, Herc. I mean, just release them. I mean, there's so many champs that counter Herc. In my opinion. Oh, what the hell? What am I dying here for? They need to explain us what balanced champ is and what their plans are to bring everything in line with that. Nerfing champs by not releasing the next rarity is the laziest design philosophy. Dude, you're preaching to the choir, man. You're preaching to the choir. Like, for example, they've already announced that they're going to release Absman. I would say Absman is at the same level as Hulkling. Tobias, I would say, at least release a 6-star Quake. I mean, at least do that. All right, maybe I should read these notes and find out why I'm dying. Let's see, fisticuffs. All right, noted. Buffer, use it or lose it. Mighty charge. Dude, it must be her. Must be her Quake charges that are killing me. There we go. You're thoroughly convinced that Mr. Sinister is more OP than Quake is. Yeah, I could see that. You really want? I really want Man Spider. We need a mutant spider champ. Okay. What's up, Milan? I recently moved to New Alliance. I did my incursion run and finished Sector 30, but didn't get the Alliance Sector bonus reward. So if I do it again this time, am I eligible to get that reward? Um, so I don't know, Milan. I would do it again just for fun. I mean, there are great rewards in it. That's the whole reason why I'm doing it. And I don't know if there was a time requirement to get those Alliance Sector bonus rewards. I don't know. But I think it would probably be smart. I mean, I think you've got 6 days to do it. I think that's left on the timer. I'm not really 100% sure. Maybe it's less, or maybe it's just today. But I would do it just in case, man. The rewards are pretty decent. All right. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to do up to Sector 30 on this one, because, I mean, there's no point. All I get after, I think, Sector 15 are the, are Titan Shards. And why would I care about Titan Shards? In my opinion. So, Soybean, you're at 26 and drained. Take a break. Taking a break. Yeah, it's not the hardest content. It's I'm just the whole reason I'm doing it is the rewards. Those champs make the game easy. Maybe that's why they are not released. Maybe it's because they're so hard to design around, like the metas and the battlegrounds. Maybe that's why. I mean, Hulkling would just be fantastic if he was released as a 7-star. I mean, he would definitely be a little bit too OP, I think. But still, release him as a 7-star or nerf him. Release him as a 7-star or nerf him. Release Magic or nerfer. Kanga Jenga. A thought crossed your mind last night that if Brawl competitors organized a players' strike for the tourney, they probably have a lot more power now than they realize. But Kanga, so first of all, Kanga, Kabam flew them all out there. So they would have to organize a player strike. Well, they've already paid. So they've already bought the tickets. They've already reserved the hotel rooms. I think that may not be good. And I don't think that I don't think any of them. I mean, Cantona's kind of pissed off. Andy, he's fine. I don't know. I think that's probably an extreme last ditch effort to do change. I think that Kabam knows, and I think that Kabam is working on it, and I'm hoping that they communicate that when we see them this weekend. I'm hoping. You're ready to see what competitors think about them beta testing a new version of the game mode for the tourney and how well it will go down. Dude, I agree, Kinga. I agree, man, because they've never play tested it with us. We have never seen it. Let's see. We'll go with that. I'm interested to see how it works too. Oh, hey, more T7B. So, what do you guys think about Paviter Pavarkar, or that new Spider-Man coming down? I think that we get access to him tomorrow. So I'm interested to see how he plays. Let's see. I have not played with him in the CCP server, but just what I've seen, he looks pretty cool. And who was I watching KT stream? He was checking out all of the stats for Paviter, and I I think KT was saying that he wasn't excited about him because he's more of a trap champion, and he's not a fan of trap champions. I personally and love the trap champions. Fez, you're on voice check for like 5 minutes. You have know what to do. Let me go check it out, man. Let me see where you are. Oh, there you go. I think the rest of the chat can hear you. Let me. I think you're a little bit too loud. There we go. Oh, there's your mom. Nice. I got the family. What's up, Mama? Hey, how's everything going out in Ohio? Yeah. Is it dark out there yet? I remember. So I think I told you before when I lived when I lived there, it felt like the sun wouldn't go down until 10 p.m. at night during the summer. Yeah, which is insane. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. So when I was in the military, my first station was Colorado Springs, and then I got after graduating, I went to Lompoc, California, which is in Central California, at Vandenberg Air Force Base, and then I went back to Wyoming at F.E. Warren. I was there for 4 years, and then I went to Boston for 4 years, then D.C. for 4 years, then Ohio for 1 year, Maryland for two, and Iraq for 6 months, and then finally back to Boston. And I retired out of here. So I've been all over the United States, and I honestly have got to say that Ohio was my least favorite station. So, oh man, Colorado was it was fantastic. If anybody gets a chance to go to visit Colorado Springs, Denver, or go skiing up in the mountains, that's definitely one of my favorite places that I ever lived and worked out of. Kanga, you can't hear who we're talking to, huh? Let me see. Just a minute, guys. Let me see if I can get you on here. Application audio beta. There we go. I think what the problem was is I didn't have the screen active. Let me know, guys, if you guys can hear Float and Mama. There you go. I think that may. Oh, there we go. All right, now
Sweet.
now I think it's set.
Who
Yeah,
here
my
has watched Cars, the movie?
Yeah, that was out in Colorado too, wasn't it?
yeah, it was.
Yes.
But yeah, that's where Float. That's where your grandparents were stationed, where your uncle was born.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
There you go. So all the more connections to USAFA. So that just means that at some time in the future, Boston will come into play here.
Boston's great. But if you guys get the chance to come visit out here in Boston, it's one of the best. It was my favorite station that I was with the Air Force in. So if you guys get the chance to come out here.
I've heard it's very wet and slushy.
Tobias, so you were in Louisiana. Tobias, I'm assuming you were Army. So Fort Polk, I'm assuming, Korea, Texas, Alabama, back to Korea, Maryland, Georgia, Tennessee, then retired in Texas. Wow, man. What's up, Warren? Dude, Warren, I'm really enjoying your comments on my videos, man. It's awesome. Thank you so much for commenting on those things. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Army and Polk, yeah. My sister and brother were both majors in the Army, and they were stationed at Fort Polk for a while. They said that the mosquitoes there were big as birds, so they said they didn't have a fantastic time there.
Are we sure it wasn't horseflies?
Yeah, it could have been horseflies, but yeah, Louisiana was not their favorite place.
Fair.
For the United States Air Force having more airplanes and aircraft, in theory, the Army actually moves their people around a whole lot more than the Air Force ever does.
So, Mama, do you know what the largest air force in the world is?
I believe it's the Navy Air Force.
No, it's the Army. The
It
Army.
is the Army Airlift.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Army has the most aircraft in the world of any military in the world. The Army has more helicopters and military airlift than any other.
And yet my brother chose to jump out of perfectly good airplanes.
Right, right. Hey, it's a lot of fun. I've done it. It's a lot of fun. If you guys get a chance to do that.
Not my cup of tea.
I would, but I don't want a parachute to fail.
Let's see, Tobias, you said originally from Mississippi, so you chose Polk because I left house at 18 and wanted to be close at home. Yeah, it's that's definitely I chose Colorado because it was far away from home. The U.S. has the biggest military in the world, but yeah, Allison, and absolutely. And if you see the stats about how much money the U.S. spends on defense, it's staggering compared to all of the other modern militaries in the world. It's absolutely staggering. I think we spend like 10 times as much on defense as like all of Europe combined. It's insane. So Float, are you ready for the interview tomorrow?
I hope so,
Okay.
but I've been thinking about questions that are possible and answers to them, but otherwise I'm going in blind so that my answers are as original or pure as possible, if you know what I mean.
Did you send me a background?
I think it was a somewhat complete background. It wasn't everything, of course.
Okay.
Should be in DMs.
Yeah, good. Yeah, no problem. No, it'll be fine, man. It'll be fine. It's a real easy time. Nothing to worry about. America, I hate it here. Thank you, Safa. Late your content is from reaching us, FDP. We appreciate your transparency. Dude, I'm hoping that's the case, Warren. It's, I mean, really, I don't think, and everybody, every now and then, Kabam sends out a message via in-game asking for feedback via, these survey questions. I don't think it's a real good mechanism or vehicle to solicit for feedback from the wider base user community. I don't think it is a good mechanism because I know me personally, I do not fill out those surveys that they provide in game to the extent that the information would be useful. And that's me personally. There may be some other people that do take them a little bit more seriously. I think really what Kabam and the company need to do is to just have frank conversations with people. And that was the whole point of Voices of the Community. It's just to talk to people and just feel what they're, hear what they're feeling. Just get honest opinions, honest reactions to questions, and just talk to them. Now it's very time consuming, and I don't know if they have the time, manpower, or willingness to do it. But I can tell you personally, I have gotten so much benefit by doing voices that I mean it's the whole reason why I'm with the game still is because of the community that I've been able to talk to and to see how there's so many different stories about people who play this game and love playing this game that it's fantastic, and it's across all walks of life, free to play, casual spender, whales. Talking to MSD a couple days ago was fantastic. Just to hear, I mean, MSD, and I'm sorry I'm not playing and keep you guys entertained here, but the thing about MSD was the kid started playing when he was in sixth grade. He was 12 years old. 12. When he was 12 when I was retiring from the Air Force. Um, and his father got him into the game, and then his father took him to New York Comic Con, and he won the Battle Royale Brawl or whatever the hell they called it. And it's just absolutely amazing. And now the kid, he's like what? He's 22. He's the same age as my daughter, and now he's working with Kabam. It's just absolutely amazing the stories are here. Let's see, what's another huge story that I mean, of course, Mama, your story is fantastic. Your whole family plays, and it's just that was such a great story to hear. I liked hearing from JX. JX, the Japanese national that was living in Australia, and hearing about the plight of the Chinese players. That was absolutely fascinating. One of the guys I talked to was in recovery for the past 5 years, and he credited Marvel Contest of Champions and the content creators for keeping him sober over 5 years. So that was absolutely fantastic. So I mean, all of these stories that we hear that wouldn't have been heard had voices not been a thing. So it's something that I'm most happy about, most proud about it. Now, would I, of course, want to see there be more viewership and it result in more subscribers to my channel? That would be awesome. But um, we are where we are. I'm still going to do them. I'm still having fun. Hopefully the word will get out and more people will listen to them and get more likes and comments and that kind of stuff. And hopefully I'll get better at posting videos too and hitting the SEO for YouTube algorithm. But we'll see. But I'm just having so much fun doing it. So anyway, let's see, Allison. We said I was also like 11 or 12 when you started. Allison, hey Allison, are you coming to Summoners Fest? I don't know if you are. I'm not even. I think Kat is. I don't know if you are though. Um, JX is a good dude, and we're so excited to do that. Dude, JX is fantastic. He speaks better English than I do. He's fantastic. Um, Glad to hear positively about MCOC because people lose track that this is a game and we should enjoy it, which is the appeal of this channel. Absolutely. What's up, Leon? Been enjoying the Voice of the Community episodes, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Again, it's one of what's one of my favorite things I've ever done on my channel. So, anyway, let's continue on with this. Block proficiency. We'll do that.
Yeah, but the whole Yusafa, the whole concept of doing interviews really fits into your personality too, considering you work in sales and you worked in military leadership. Like I have never met somebody who can speak more than an officer.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Yeah, that is funny, and I don't know if we've got any military people in the chat. Let's see, Kick. His grandpa was, and then who do we have before? Was it Warren? That was military. But yeah, being an officer in the military definitely helped out. It forces people to be if you're an introvert, it forces you to be an extrovert or to learn how to be one. I've always thought of myself as an extrovert, and of course, being in sales kind of helps out with that. But yeah, it does fit my personality very well.
My mom runs our household a lot like military, and it's great, actually. It is nice. I like the sternness. It helps me stay on track.
Good. So I have 3 kids. I have a 21-year-old who's a senior in college. I have a 15-year-old who is a sophomore in high school, and then I have a 13, almost 14-year-old in 8th grade, and they hate that their dad is military, because our house is spick and span. They went to bed. They were probably like 12 before they were able to stay up past 8:30. So now they are. So they're happy about that. And we do family clean day twice a month. They hate that. Yeah, yeah. Dad is very strict, and mom is a lot like dad. So
Well, you had mentioned what um her career is, and so that doesn't surprise me.
oh
Making sure
yeah,
things are organized and functional is a very
yeah.
big part of that. And the only reason our house isn't more clean and organized is because there is not one person in this household who doesn't have ADHD after their name.
Right.
And so sometimes the ADHD cleaning happens and the house is great and fantastic. And then other times we're all kind of going, yeah, no, I'm not interested in that right now.
Yeah, like you said. So
But
so my wife's a teacher, and you're right. Her being a teacher does help out with keeping the kids in line.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we homeschool in the household too, so part of that is we have people in the house all day long.
So truth is out there. He's in the chat. He's saying, "Teach me the ways, Yusafa." Dude. So whenever you stream truth, I mean, you're in your closet, so that's interesting. I'd like to see. I wish I could visit you at your place, man. Oh, and you homeschool, and your son comes in every now and then. But yeah, having kids is terrible. They ruin everything. No fun anymore.
The best
Well,
way I've been told is that it's flying a plane while everything's on fire and smoking, and somehow it never falls apart.
So, Float, you're what? You're 19 now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and you're still living at home?
Of course. What else can you do in this economy?
That's true. That's true. Absolutely. When I head out to Oregon, give a heads up. We'll gladly host you as fam. Absolutely, Truth. Absolutely. I'll come out to Oregon. Actually, it's funny you say that, man. We are coming out to Oregon next summer. So just FYI. So I'll definitely make sure my wife knows that. And we'll hit you up.
I was near Portland for a while with my grandparents on a farm. Best place to spend the summer.
Portland's fantastic. I
I
think
always stayed out of Portland. I did not care for Portland. I was on the east side of Oregon.
I think I told you, Mama, last time we talked, that about the coffee shops.
Okay, so the coffee shops are something else, and we're not going to discuss that further because my child does not know why.
That's right. That's right. He's 19. He can handle it.
Yeah, okay. We won't put this on a public forum. But yeah, no. Portland has its own flavor and is very interesting. Go an hour west, go to Astoria, go see the Goonies.
Yeah.
But no, I grew up on the east side of Oregon too. So, you ever go to the beaches when you were in Oregon?
No, I never did. I mean, no, I never did. I stuck around Fort Lewis McChord. That was pretty much it. And I was only there on TDY, on temporary duty, so I never got to, I was there for business. I wasn't able to enjoy any sort of touristy stuff.
There's enough flavor around JBLM for you don't need to go to Portland. It's like mini Portland there.
Right.
They
Kick.
even had good donuts.
Let's see. So IKMCOC said 2 hours from Portland. You stay far away from it during this time. Yeah. There's something going on out there in Portland. I don't think it's as bad as the news is making it sound. But yeah, something's going on out there. Kick says he lived in Medford, Oregon. I really liked it. No way I'd ever stop into Portland. Yeah. You guys are about talking about your neck of the woods. Yeah, I've been to Portland a few times. I wouldn't say it's the nicest city, but I've definitely been to worse. So, in my opinion.
It's weird, but at least the city is usually fairly clean.
Have you seen the show Portlandia?
Oh yes, and I
Yeah,
love it because it's so accurate.
I know, right? Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I'm uncultured, so I know none of this.
All right, let's see. I think I may just go up to room 15. I don't think I'm going to go all the way up to room 30. This is just boring. Yeah, this is boring. Joe's is better than Voodoo. Voodoo, if you know it, if you know, you know. I do not know truth. Real question: beavers or ducks, Mama? Is that sport references?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Oregon State versus University of Oregon
Oh.
because one is the home of Prefontaine and one is just the home of the best mascot in college football.
Let's see here. What do I want to do? Seaside Hack Stack Rock and Voodoo Donuts is the only reason I travel 2 hours south. So, Float, if you're staying and living at home with your parents, um, do they make you have a job, or are you going to school?
I have a job, I'm doing school, and I recently did the dishes tonight, so I'm doing
Nice.
everything.
Where are you going to school?
Homeschool. I
Okay.
sit down, open a book, and write on printed pages that my mom herself has printed off and put in some
Wow.
binders. I do not get the electronics for schoolwork.
So, Mama, you guys have 6 kids. Do you homeschool all 6 of them?
We do, and it's kind of one of those long, convoluted situations in which we ended up because, except for the 5-year-old, all of them had been in public school at one time or another.
Okay.
So it wasn't where we had kind of originated. But 2020 really forced our hand.
Okay. Yep.
We don't our house is legally it's on the smaller side. Functionally, we make it work. Like just it works. But one thing it would not have worked with was working on doing schoolwork on computers.
Okay.
But then also during 2020, we found out that my stepchildren were not doing as well academically as the teachers were pointing out
Okay.
at the time. They were much further behind. Now there's always more to the background, and it's not a blaming the teacher situation in any way, shape, or form to anybody who's listening. It was just realizing that these kids needed a little more help than they were getting.
Right.
So with the support of their teachers, because they saw what we had done, what we were doing with them at home, they said with what the changes were being required in the schools to comply with COVID,
Yeah.
they probably would be better off at home anyhow. And so I was already homeschooling Float and his younger brother and little sister who was 6 at the time.
Okay.
And so we just went ahead and their mama agreed that homeschooling them at the time was probably the best option.
Right.
And so that's just what we've done. And, after a few years, you just kind of get into a groove and everybody's making progress and nobody's killed each other yet. So, we just kind of kept going. Every state has their different requirements, legal requirements. And so we don't utilize the public school online options because in the state we're in, there's a lot of things that just it doesn't work for these guys.
Yeah.
For them to do well and to make progress. So, Float had an interesting 2020, and so he's finishing up his last couple of classes with me. So I'm like, no, you're not getting your diploma until it's done.
Right. Float, have you ever thought about going into the military or no? I mean, you live in a military town.
It's a passing thought, but I've realized I would not do well in that situation personally with the
Okay.
morals I have at the moment.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. A strange thing happened to me the other day. I was in my kitchen, and my wife and daughter had just come in from they were clothes shopping, and my wife comes walking in, and she says, and my daughter, by the way, is the 13-year-old going on 14. And wife walks into the kitchen and says, "Brad, just want to let you know that I was in the car with Christine, and Christine was starting to ask about the Air Force Academy." And this was the very first time. I mean, she's 14 years old, and she has never mentioned ever any interest in the Air Force Academy at all, ever. And so I'm sitting in the kitchen, and I'm biting my tongue because I am so excited. I am about to jump out of my skin that my daughter, my one of my three children, has actually any interest whatsoever about going in the military. And I've always wanted one of my kids to go to the military. And, following the father's steps. So I think I may have a chance with one of them. I'm really crazy excited. So I'm going to try to contain my excitement and try not to push her too far into going to the academy. But I think that she would be absolutely fantastic. She's a lot like her father.
How's the competition in the state for recommendations?
So I'm a retired Air Force officer, um, so we can nominate. There's like a pool of 100 nominations that
Oh, okay.
retired Air Force can do. And they usually don't fill them up every year. So it's usually like a for sure sort of thing to
Oh, wow.
to
I
get a
didn't realize
nomination.
that.
Yeah. So if you're a retired Air Force, you can be part of that pool. And then I have a really good friend that's a air liaison officer that knows all the tricks and everything. So if I wanted to, if she wanted to, she could go. I'm positive of it.
Does she have
Yeah.
any aspirations as far as after graduation?
No, no, not yet, not yet. I mean, she did say that she wants to go into music production, but there's really not a there's it doesn't trans military doesn't translate to music production, but we'll see. But again, so I'm just happy that she's open to the possible idea. So let's see. Joey said, regarding potential military career, I've been in 13 years. Administrations come and go. I've served under Obama, Trump, Biden, and now Trump again. At the end of the day, I'm going to get my retirement. Joey, good man. Yeah. So I retired in 2019 when Trump was president. Um, yeah, you're absolutely right. Administrations come and go. The military is supposed to be apolitical, and whatever has been going on in the news and the world stage with the National Guard going into states, whatever. I don't think. I think the professional military is not being impacted by politics as much as as much as the news would make it sound like. So just my opinion, but yeah. So we'll see what happens. Don't let who is White House not necessarily sway your decisions. Absolutely, Joey. Yeah, the military is supposed to be apolitical. Let's see here. Warren says you may have a chance, bro. She's going to be in the dude. She's a lot like me, so I think she'd do really really well. That's what is great about our military. Most people are what they think they are. They're professionals. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely, Kurt. Yeah, I mean, I spent 24 years in, and I think that there are a lot of politics going on, but I think that the core of the military is still strong and still loyal to the Constitution. Absolutely. So we'll see. Let's see if I can get through this last room. So Mama and Float, have you guys done incursions yet?
I
really
have.
unlocked it today.
It's definitely worth it.
Really?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
because I
that's-
unlocked it like an hour ago.
Yeah, Float, that's how Jiggly and I got my account to go up. That's how I got a lot of my 4s and 5s up, because once I opened up my incursions, we spent like 2 days doing incursions one night or one weekend, and we got me so much gold and ISO and other things that I could push
Nice.
through. So it's worth it.
That's good. I've currently got like 2.5 million gold.
Be a dragon. Hoard it.
I have the only thing I've done is maxed out my main highest characters, like my 5, 4, and 3 stars. I've maxed out like a couple of them because I've noticed the catalyst challenges require like 4s and 3s more often.
There you go. And see, Yusafa, we have not advised him at all. This
Oh
is all
yeah.
on him.
Well, good for you, man. Good for you. It's a fun game. It really is. Let's see.
The only issue
Yeah, go ahead, man.
The only issue I've had is getting a hold of tier 4 basic catalysts. I cannot find them for the life of me. I know the book 1 act 2 has them as rewards, but I still have not gotten them.
There is an arena every Sunday where you can go for tier 4 basics as well.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. What's up, B Manny? 2.5 million gold. What kind of pores you got on the call? Yeah. So B Manny. So we've got Float and Mama on the phone, and they are mother and son. Mama Mama has been trying to tutor Float. He's new to the game, yeah. So 2.5 million gold. That's not a whole lot, but you'll get there, Float. You'll get there. B Manny is used to be the leader of my alliance, and he and I have been in the same alliance for a long, long time.
Oh, that's pretty fun.
Yeah. OG, I don't live in Colorado Springs anymore. I moved out of there about 20 years ago, so I don't anymore. We've got Noise Sinners. What's up, Yusafa? I like to watch and hear interview with Sweeta. Yeah, absolutely. I've talked to Sweeta a couple times. And he is in the CCP, so we'll see if he's up for an interview. He's a great kid. Yeah. Yeah, nobody in my family plays this game either. They think I'm an absolute nerd. And my son, who's a sophomore in high school, tells his friends that I have a YouTube channel and that I stream. And so all of his friends are subscribers to my channel. And they just use it to embarrass my son. It's great.
And yet here I am with my son on your channel.
Right. That's so embarrassing. I can't believe you're doing that.
My kids, so Float he has a few videos, but I have a couple, my kids all post their no face videos.
Yeah.
And so, they're part of that I want to be a YouTuber generation. And so being able to get on videos like this, it's definitely kind of fun when they're like, hey, my mom was on a YouTube video.
Absolutely. There's a couple of videos that are in the archive of my channel with my kids on it, back when they were young and cute, and now they're old and awkward. So they don't want to be on film anymore. And Rajat, thank you so much. Justice for Yusafa is, if anybody in this chat is watching and you have not subscribed to the channel, that is one of the main reasons why I don't have a content creator code, is because my subscriber level is too low and Kabam won't do it. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit subscribe and help me get that freaking creator code. Pain in the ass.
What's the limit or bare minimum for creator code?
So so I don't think there is a set bare minimum. However, Lefty just got his, and I believe he's just over 10K. So I've got another couple thousand going to go just to get to Lefty's level. But yeah, I don't think there's any set requirement. So yeah.
You have way more than me for sure. I only have 80. It takes time to grow, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Yusafa, if you were sitting in the middle of our house by our stairwell, you would hear voices coming from 4 different directions, and it would be the strangest echo.
The stream going. Tell them all to
Because
tell everybody to
the stream's
subscribe.
going upstairs in the living room and in the bedrooms, and so you've got a few subscriptions in this household.
Good, awesome. All right, there we go. All right, let's see here. All right, how many more of these fights do I have to do? Just one more. Okay.
Are you doing an incursion?
Yeah, this is all incursion. Yeah, this is the um, the special incursion for this month.
I should be paying more attention then.
Let's see, B Manny. I watched a Crystal opening recently that I did with my daughter, 14, and I uploaded, I think, 7 years ago. The sweetest thing to hear child's voice. So for everybody in the channel that's watching this right now, so B Manny and I have known each other for a very long time. Um, he and I have gotten so much older with each other in this game. I mean, I remember you, B Manny, like back in 2020. And I swear to God, we used to be young bucks, and now we're both wicked old. But yeah, so Manny and I have been hanging out with each other for a very, very long time. So, Float, this incursion run is special. It's not normal. Usually, you can't take this many hits. It's just it's the special incursion for the month. It's very forgiving with regards to gameplay.
Oh, it's like a limited edition type incursion.
Yeah, yeah, it ends, I think, in a couple days. So if you haven't started it yet, you're not gonna be able to finish it up. All right, let's see. 7-star Awakening Gem,
Oh well.
Crystal. We'll do that. All right, so I think that's it. Yep. All right, so that's going to be it for. Yep. All right, so I'm not going to do any more. Let's open up some crystals. Well, we're here, and then we'll let everybody go. Let's see. Let's see what I got. We got 3 Paragon. Absolutely nothing we don't care about.
Hey, man, I'm still Paragon.
Oh, mama. My account is so much bigger than yours.
Oh, absolutely. But you know what? It's still fun to give you sass.
That's right. That's right. I will not open up any Titans ever again. Let's see. What do I got in here? I don't know.
What are Titans?
So right here, what I'm selecting right now, the 7-star hero crystal. This is you pull a 7-star out of this crystal from the basic pool. And currently, I don't know how many are in the basic pool. I think there was around 100, maybe a little bit over 100 champions that you can pull out of the basic pool. In the Titan crystal, there's only what's the right number, guys? It's a 7-star champion, and it's 6 times 4, so it's 24 champions. And these are like limited or recently released 7 stars. that you can pull out of this crystal. So these are a little bit more premium, but I can't pull another 7-star because I have them all and they're all max sig. So it would be dumb for me to pull a Titan crystal since I already have them all. So I pretty much have
You're just
everybody.
too rich for them.
That's right. I just have them all. And that one was not max sig, so that was impressive. All right, sweet.
Ooh.
Let's see. Do I have anything else? I have 4 of these. I don't care about them. And how far away am I from a awakening gem? Nope. I do have some of these. Just pop those. Yeah, awesome. All right, cool. All right, Steven. I thought you were the only old head playing this game. No, there are plenty of us out there, Steven. I am 48 years young. I'm still playing that. Jiggly is online. Nice to see you, man. And Mama's definitely old enough to have fun, old enough to know better. Absolutely. All right, guys. So it is time for me to go to bed. It is late. I am going to see you guys out there. Again, if you have not liked or subscribed to this video, please go ahead and do that. Help me get that creator code. Please spread the Justice for Yusafa tag wherever you can. Hopefully, Kabam's going to see it. I know they see it. They're kind of mad at me for actually putting out that video. But you know what? Screw it. I don't care. But yeah, again, hit like and subscribe. We'll talk to you guys later. We'll see you guys later.